So you want to be a tanker in World of Tanks console? Okay, no problem. But first, there's some things you need to know. This game is not a race to the higher tiers. It doesn't give you a high score for reaching tier 10 the quickest way possible. There is a lot to learn in this World of Tanks, things that will be essential to your success on the battlefield. Vehicle tactics, map strategy, utilizing resources, managing your tank crews. There's a lot of information that'll come at you, and at times it might seem overwhelming. Don't fret. I'm Mobius Y, and I'm here to help. I was a new tanker once, just like you. We all are at some point. These videos are geared towards the new blood for the World of Tanks console version. The kind of new blood that desires to learn and improve, and be the best console tanker they can be. If that includes you, stick around. These tips could quickly give you an edge on the battlefield. Hey fellow tankers, this is Mobius Y speaking. In the previous episode of New Tanker Tips, I explained the use of the two main forms of currency in World of Tanks console, XP and Silver. This episode will cover the third form of currency in World of Tanks, Gold. Gold is only available for purchase using actual money, and can be used in a number of ways to further your tanking experience. However, if you are a new tanker, I suggest you approach the use of gold with caution. If you have yet to do so, I suggest you go to the tutorials available in the game and complete all the training missions as well as watch all the training videos. Doing so will reward you with a little bit of bonus free XP, silver, and even some gold. If you wish to purchase more gold to your World of Tanks account, you can do so straight from your garage. Once you have loaded in, use the left or right bumper to select the Store tab. The Store tab is where you can perform various actions relating to gold. By highlighting Get Gold and pressing the A button, you will be brought to the purchasing screen. From here, you can examine the gold packages available for their different prices, and choose one that will suit your needs as well as fit your budget. The amount of gold you have in your account can be seen in the very top right corner of the screen while you're in the garage, to the left of your silver amount. Now that you have some gold to spend, it's important to understand which functions are worth the value of your gold. Let's start with helpful things you can purchase with gold. One of the main things tankers use gold for is purchasing premium time. Premium time grants the added benefit of an XP and silver bonus in every battle you participate in. This can help to keep your silver earning from going in the red, or give you the extra XP bonus you need to get the next upgrade package on your tank. Note that premium time behaves like an Xbox Live subscription. If you pay for 3 days of premium time, those 3 days start counting down the moment you purchase them and will run out in 3 days of real time, even if you are not playing. The second thing tankers often use gold for is the demounting of complex equipment from their tank. Normally, demounting equipment grants you a full refund of silver for the cost of that piece of equipment. However, due to the nature of complex equipment, this cannot be done without spending 10 gold per piece of equipment. If you are a new tanker or play on a limited or zero budget, I highly recommend the gold you have acquired from the tutorial missions and training videos is saved for this very reason. Using a small amount of gold to remove complex equipment will give you a full refund of your silver that you can then use towards purchasing a new tank and/or new equipment for a new tank. Another profitable use of your gold is using it to change any perks or skills you have trained on your crews. If you move a fairly well-trained crew from one tank to another, you may want to change some of the perks or skills that crew is trained on. For example, if you move an artillery crew into a heavy tank, but your crew was trained with artillery perks and skills, you can change those perks and skills better suited to the new heavy tank at the cost of 10 gold for each perk or skill. This is a common method of spending gold but can be mitigated by forward thinking and crew training. We'll discuss what crew training is in a future video. If you would like to see a more detailed explanation on the various crew skills and perks available in World of Tanks console, please refer to episode 5 of my Tactics Talks series of videos. It covers each crew skill and perk in the game and explains their use. Lastly, gold is the only method available to purchase the unique premium tanks available in the game. Premium tanks provide their own set of unique bonuses when you play them, and do not require research with XP or purchasing with silver. Premium tanks range from tiers 2 through 8, and their prices vary drastically between them. If you are a new tanker, I recommend you avoid purchasing a premium tank until you have more playing experience and can rationally decide if you wish to invest some money into World of Tanks. Note that Wargaming often hands out premium tanks to players for free, either for completing a special operation in the game or just for signing in on a special day. Those are the main things in World of Tanks that I recommend using gold for. There are other applications to using your gold as well, but most of them I don't recommend on a regular basis. First up is garage slots. A garage slot essentially frees up a space in your garage for you to purchase a new tank. Garage slots are only purchased with gold, but on their own I do not recommend purchasing them. Instead, keep an eye out for when there is a special parking pass sale. These will be sold in the Specials tab of the in-game store. A parking pass will purchase 10 garage slots at half price. Secondly, converting XP is another common method for spending gold. Using your gold, you can convert the XP earned on your elite and premium tanks into free XP, allowing you to use it on any tank or package in your garage. For the most part, and especially if you're on a budget, I do not recommend using your gold in this manner. Free XP can be stockpiled just for playing games, so it is not a requirement to spend gold to have any. As a new player using lower tiered tanks, the XP requirements are simply too small to justify spending your gold this way, or at least until you reach the higher tiers. Converting XP can sometimes be a lifesaver though, in that you can convert enough XP to bypass a particularly awful package on a tank and play it in a more upgraded state. I do not recommend doing this until reaching at least tier 7 or 8 though, so for a new tanker, consider XP conversion a non-option. The other ways to spend gold in this game are methods I do not recommend to anyone. Premium ammunition and consumables can be purchased and resupplied with gold, but they can also be bought with silver. If you use any premium ammunition or consumables, make sure you are resupplying them with silver so they do not drain your gold reserves. Also, when you buy a new tank and must give it a tank crew, there is an option to spend gold to fully train that crew on their new tank. Again, I do not recommend using your gold for this, as there is a way around playing with an untrained crew. We'll go over crews more in depth in a future video. Like with free XP, gold can also be converted for silver. However, with proper silver management and by performing well in games, you should never have a reason to use your gold and convert it to silver. This is one thing that premium tanks renders irrelevant. Remember, your gold is valuable, use it wisely, and it can have a drastic improvement on your tanking experience. That's all for this episode of New Tanker Tips. If you are a new tanker, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're already a grizzled veteran of the World of Tanks battlefield, consider showing this video to your friends who are new to the game. I hope it helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.